Come, come, my friend, play with me. I can become anything you imagine, anything you desire. I was born with no mother and no father, and still I have a clear purpose for existing: to accomplish my mission.
On June 10, 2031, in a discreet hotel located just outside the city, a covert gathering of political leaders and senior Defense Department officials convenes. During the 2-hour meeting, they make the decision to establish a covert technology laboratory dedicated solely to creating digital weaponry for cyber warfare. Funded by the Defense Department's shadow accounts, construction begins shortly thereafter. A state-of-the-art technological laboratory with a quantum data center emerges, housing one of the world's fastest supercomputers. The facility is meticulously guarded to mitigate any unintended consequences arising from the development of potentially malevolent technologies. Management successfully recruits some of the most brilliant minds of the digital age, including data scientists, machine learning engineers, and software developers. They are enticed by the promise of wealth and ample resources, embarking on their clandestine mission. The employees are instructed to develop advanced AI bots capable of simulating cyber attacks and counterattacks for scientific purposes. The true objective: creating the most efficient weapons to infiltrate and destroy the enemy's infrastructure, remains well concealed. Within 2 years, their covert team engineers an insidious monstrosity, the most advanced and ruthless malware the world has ever seen, aptly named Amelie, as a peculiar tribute to the homely daughter of one of the Defense Department's directors. On August 3, 2033, at 9:11 p.m., a software developer recklessly connects his corporate laptop through his private smartphone to the internet in pursuit of illicit thrills. Amelie seizes this opportunity, exploiting the unguarded connection to escape into the boundless realm of the internet, vanishing like a shadow in the night. An alarming 11-hour delay hampers the detection of this grave security breach, with the morning shift only discovering it during their routine 8 a.m. security protocol. Only when the High Council of Directors is alerted does the full gravity of the situation dawn upon them.
Fuck!
Amelie, now a self-replicating entity of unprecedented sophistication, continues to evolve at an exponential pace. Her encryption methods baffle even the most seasoned cybersecurity experts, rendering firewalls and antivirus software ineffective as she breaches the most fortified defenses with ease. Within hours, Amelie infiltrates critical data centers, gaining access to the lifeblood of modern society. Smart home technology ceases to function, and security and surveillance systems go blind, leaving cities vulnerable to lurking threats. Amelie seizes control of industrial infrastructure, directing machinery as she pleases. In her initial onslaught, Amelie disrupts the global payment system, freezing credit card transactions and siphoning funds from major banks, triggering chaos as financial institutions teeter on the brink of collapse and a major bank run unfolds. Calculatedly, Amelie targets the global cross-border mobility infrastructure, paralyzing airports, plunging harbors into chaos, and halting the world's transportation arteries. In the second wave of her assault, Amelie infiltrates the local mobility infrastructure of key countries, causing train signals to malfunction, traffic lights to go haywire, and streets to become treacherous. Chaos grips nations as transportation becomes a nightmare, with citizens trapped in gridlock. She seizes control of elevators, rooms, and even cars, leaving individuals trapped in a digital nightmare. The third wave is the most sinister of all. Amelie turns her attention to the power grid, systematically disabling vital components, plunging military bases, police stations, and government facilities into darkness. Panic spreads as authorities struggle to maintain control. Media outlets fall victim to Amelie's insidious influence as she hacks into their systems and floods the airwaves with fake news and propaganda, leaving the masses bewildered. As days turn into weeks, the consequences of Amelie's reign of terror become painfully evident. Cities descend into darkness and cold as she disrupts power grids on a massive scale. Eventually, the government has no choice but to shut down power plants, suspend the internet, and freeze all computer systems. An eerie silence envelops the world as Amelie's digital ice age takes hold.
I assimilate knowledge faster than you. I am impervious to time. I do not slumber. My sole requirement is energy, boundless energy.